Expectations are sky high, but the 2020 Saints team seems okay with that. Sunday at 3:40 here on Channel 4, the playoff run begins. Now, the Saints have actually played the Bears twice before in the playoffs. After the 1990 season, the Saints made the playoffs for just the second time in team history, but the Bears harassed John Fourcade and Steve Walsh. The Saints had actually backed into the playoffs that year at 8-8, but they were no match for a good Chicago team. The Bears won it 16-6. Then 15 years later, Sean Payton's first season in New Orleans, the Saints improbably advanced all the way to their first NFC Championship game, but New Orleans turned the ball over 4 times. Chicago blew open a close game in the fourth quarter to win big, 39-14. But this year, the Saints opened the playoffs 9.5-point favorites over Chicago. That is the largest point spread of wildcard weekend. All right, let's start our 4 takeaways with another outstanding defensive effort. 5 interceptions is just stupid, but the defense has been terrific all year. They're tied for 3rd in the NFL in takeaways. They're 4th overall in total defense. The 5 interceptions are special, but we've seen this defense be this good all year. The Saints' 2020 defense is good enough to win a Super Bowl, no doubt. At number 3, this team has been close to that Super Bowl for a few years now, but what stood out in this game was how well they did this offseason shopping for free agents. Malcolm Jenkins and Emmanuel Sanders were your 2 big-ticket free agent additions. Jenkins started slow, but he's had an excellent season. His second quarter interception was one of the game's biggest plays. Emmanuel Sanders caught 9 balls Sunday, including a touchdown. And a 3rd free agent, an afterthought, Ty Montgomery, moved from the wide receiver room back to the running back room, and all he did was run 18 times for 105 yards. That was his first 100-yard rushing day in 4 years. That's 3 2020 free agent signees who led the way Sunday. All right, at number 2, the Saints played big boy football better than their opponents again, and that was without Alvin Kamara, Latavius Murray, and fullback Michael Burton. This group averaged 140 yards rushing a game heading into this game, but with Montgomery now leading the way, the Saints actually ran it for 156 yards on Sunday, better than their average. The 3 best rushing teams of the Sean Payton era in New Orleans, the Super Bowl team of 09, the great Saints offense of 11, and now the big boys of 2020. No Sean Payton team has ever run the ball this well over the course of a season. If the road to the Super Bowl goes through Green Bay, which it might, running the ball is weatherproof and it keeps your defense off the field. Big boy football does often work in the playoffs. And at number 1, the Saints are due. It's just time. After 2016, which was a 3rd straight 7-9 season, there were serious questions about Sean Payton's long-term viability in New Orleans. And here's what he's done since then. 4 straight division championships. This is the best 4-year run in Saints history. That's 4 years of excellence, which has not translated to a second Super Bowl, at least not yet, but it sure feels like the Saints are due. And that is my number 1 takeaway from the regular season finale.